Now I'm properly back down on the bottom right, which feels correct. So an update. Who are we? We are Chris, a Toreador vampire transplanted into Santa Monica, where we have been bitten by an unnamed vampire and turned into one of the creatures of undead. So far, we don't know a ton. Everything's still really confusing. There's a bunch of lingo we don't get. We know we need blood now. Stuff's wild. The build so far is kind of a sweet talking sharpshooter. So we'll see if that holds up. Hopefully it holds up as long as it can. And we only know a couple of things. We know that the prince, who is kind of like the vampiric ruler of Santa Monica, has kind of given us a second lease on life. We should have been put to death. Our sire never asked for permission to turn me, so we should have been killed. But instead, the prince has given me the opportunity to act on his behalf as an agent in Santa Monica, working for his interests and those of the Camarilla, which is like polite vampire society. So that's what we're doing. We've secured some astrolite to make something go explode, but we don't know where that is. We don't know what we're supposed to do. So we're trying to find a guy named Bertram Tongue, right? Bertram Tang. Let's see here. Bertram Tongue. The only person who might be able to get you in is in hiding because of a feud with Therese Vorman, the owner of the asylum. To get to Tongue, you'll have to find some way to call off the feud. So we got to go and check out the asylum. We also know that Arthur Kilpatrick, the guy who owns the bail bonds joint, he's looking for his bounty hunter. We sent the prince some werewolf blood we found. We got all kinds of things happening. Some nasty business happened on the pier. So yeah, we got plenty. Let's go see if we can find Santa Monica Suites before I go to the asylum, because that's going to advance like the story. I don't know which building is Santa Monica Suites. It's right here. It's Mercurio's place. So let's go see if we can find Kilpatrick's bail bondsman. Let's see. Which apartment was it? Apartment Uno. Who labels their apartments like this? 1, 2, 3, 4? That's not how sequential numbering works. All right, so Carson's apartment. Let's see what we can find. What's this? A silver ring. These are just bottles. We'll vandalize his apartment while we're here. Difficulty of 8. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Look at this sweet home theater system this dude's got. What brand is this? Bag in a box. Clever. Oh, hello. Tattoo parlor key. Okay. Carson had a message.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding and I saw some really creepy stuff.
What's up, Venom?
There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man, that sounds stupid.
What's wild to me is this dude Carson works as a bounty hunter. Kilpatrick, the guy who is his boss, certainly does not live in the lap of luxury like this. And our boy Mercurio, he only lives like this because he's under the protection of like a very powerful vampire, right? Curious that. Got a book here, so you want to shoot things. I would love to shoot things, friend. This we can't do anything with. Maybe that's the book we literally just picked up. I'm too dumb to read it. That sounds right. Not quite all settled, Venom, but like very, very close to it. We've still got some boxes that need unpacking. We've still got some stuff that needs to get shifted around to kind of like make room for stuff. But as far as like the general layout of the apartment, we're getting good. A good boy done? Or you mean a good bit done? Hopefully Hopefully I'm reading that right, Misha. All right, McGee. I want to hear about the McGee case. Grumble, grumble, it's a secret to everybody. Can we hack him? Amelia, which was the name of the woman in the poster on the wall. This guy's not very good at covering his tracks. All right, so let's see. Key. Oh, you're on your phone. That makes way more sense. Don't forget the key to the tattoo parlor. It's on top of the TV. Thank you, friend. Oh, Venom, don't even kid, because if she got a puppy, I would be the happiest man of all time, and she knows it. We're not allowed to joke about puppies, because the minute she jokes about one, we're getting one. McGee is hiding in the tattoo parlor in Santa Monica, which we have the key card for. Okay, cool. So I guess if we go bring McGee in, we're like the cool new bounty hunter. Maybe we can move into this apartment because it's way nicer than ours. How's Mercurio doing? Where's he at? You all right, bud? You need taking a nap? Okay, try not to die. He's getting there. All these fancy double-hinged doors in this game. Blood is all important to the kindred, for it is both the crux of their existence and the seat of their power. Speaking of which, we're V low on blood. Perhaps we can find someone. I don't think we can drink anymore. Oh, that is the homeless guy that was down at the end. Well, maybe we can find someone in the tattoo parlor. Yo, Juki, what up? Lurking while you're rocking some GOT. Enjoy, my man. I hope you're still digging it. Are you like most of the way through season 1? All right. Season 2, episode 9. You're an animal. Good gravy. Yeah, you're going hard, homie. Well, enjoy it, my friend. Thank you very much for the lurk. I guess we just go right into the tattoo joint. I'd hate to do it with so little blood, but I think we're going to be okay. New dialogue options appear. Yeah, that's talking about how awesome we are at persuasion. You guys might want to invest in a trash can. I don't know how excited I would be to get a tattoo in a parlor that looked like this. I'm just going to go on record with that. Okay, creepy basement. Got it. I wonder how many of these images are like super copyrighted and the devs just nabbed them. These all looks like stuff just ripped off people's DeviantArt pages. You've been averaging 6 or 7 episodes a night? Dude, that's like most of your free time in a day. You're a beast. I like that they made the model for a tattoo gun and then just laid it out on the biggest, most generic folding table model of all time. It's like completely lost on this big ass table. Can I rob him? No? All right. Cool. Well, I guess creepy basement it is. I get off work and eat dinner while I watch Game of Thrones, and then I go to sleep around 2 a.m. because of insomnia. So you might as well binge. Well, get it, homie. I'm glad you're digging it. Have fun, man. Quick cash for modeling called Gimbals Prosthetics. Weird. Man, homeboy does not have much better of an apartment than he does in a tattoo studio. All right, let's see what we got. Wednesday, 2200 hours, Gimbals Prosthetics, 310-555-0142. And a phone? Hi, is this Gimbals Prosthetics?
Hello, might I speak with Mr. McGee?
Oh, I'm using his phone, but he doesn't seem to be here at the moment. Can I help you?
Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return?
No, actually, I'm looking for him myself.
You are? Isn't that a coincidence? Why are you looking for him?
He's just an old friend. No need to tip our hand here.
Oh, I see.
Could you answer a few questions for me?
I'd be delighted to. Why don't you come down to my office and we'll talk about it?
Where are you located?
I'm at the end of Main Street, small basement studio. The sign says Gimbel's Prosthetics. Just ring the buzzer and I'll let you in.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be there in a little while. That doesn't sound great. I didn't like the cut of that man's jib. All right. We know where that is though, so we can head right over. Cause that's down, like if we were going to the parking garage, it's just across the street. I would love to get some blood first though. A little snack roll. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. Your donation to Chris's insatiable thirst for life essence is well received. Yeah, here we go. It's over here. That car alarm going off pretty steady. All right, what do we got? Ring the buzzer.
Yes, may I help you?
Hello. I spoke with you on the phone a little while ago.
Oh, right. I'll buzz you in.
Thanks. Okay, that's something.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Fred.
Welcome to Gimbel's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here about the missing Mr. McGee, am I right?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbel. Stanley Gimbel. But, oh, dear, let us dispense with formalities. You can call me Stan.
Thanks, Stan. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Stan.
Me? Oh, I'm just trying to make things a little easier for those who find themselves disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand, you might say. A leg up. Bloody clever, that one.
I'm so sad about everything. What a laugh. Now, about Mr. McGee.
Oh, right. Mr. McGee. Well, as I told you, he was supposed to show up a few days ago for a photography session. Reference for my work, that kind of thing.
He had all those photos of like arms and legs from the tattoo parlor, so that makes sense. But he didn't show up?
No, he didn't. Earlier, I had asked him to take a few pictures of himself for my perusal. A sort of resume, you might say. And that was the last I'd heard of him.
I'm not comfortable with this man perusing my photos. I see. Does the name Carson ring a bell?
Carson? No. I don't think so, anyway. Oh, look. I know I've got some information on Mr. McGee back in my files. Do you want me to try and dig it up?
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. I'd appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Just wait here a moment, and I'll be right along.
Thanks. I'll wait here.
Oh, you have such beautiful arms. I absolutely must have them.
What? This game's a lot of things, Venom, but apparently Mr. Gimbel is just kind of a weirdo. All right, I'll just take a look around while we're waiting on him. Carnival of Death. All right, so they definitely want me to go and check on what's going on at the pier. I'll rearrange this guy's house a little bit. There we go. Can I sit? I can't sit down. The quality of the textures on the sofa are so much better than most of the props. It's interesting that looks so good. He hit us with the medical waiting room music. Dude, hello. Hello? Mannequin arms and other parts $26.50. Whole mannequins on sale $125. Prosthetic limbs varies per customer. Crash test dummies $1,450. Amputees must wait up front. Oh. Okay. Cool. Get Mr. Gimbal? What the fuck? What is going on? Okay, creepy old record player, cool. Limbs, prosthetics, and mobility aids, Stan Gimbal. So this is where he took the call, and I would assume that's connected to the camera and intercom at the front gate. What the? Okay. Ton of woodworking tools. A blood pack, which, you know, listen, I'll take. I'm not mad about it. Is this guy a vampire? Just pictures of anatomy, but not like generalist anatomy. These are like weird fetish pictures, almost like creepy close-ups. And the fact that there's a video camera right here is concerning. Eek. What is it? Z. This is Chris reporting live from Gimbal Prosthetics. This dude's a fucking creep. Back to you. All right, we've done our due diligence. You know what? I'm gonna. I think it's about time we get a gun out. Dad with a clown picture? What? Bloody mattress, burnt mattress. Oh boy. Oh my god, the fact that I can hear the waiting room music again is double creepy. I can't get into that? That's a shame. How many basements does this guy have? How do you get real estate like this in Santa Monica? Oh yeah, okay. Shit is sideways. For sure. Mr. Gimbal. Mr. Gimbal. This is horrifying. Oh, Jesus.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Who, Gimbal? Yes, Gimbal.
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal. That guy's been taking pieces off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Okay, well, how do I open the door? Oh, shit. Yo, is he attacking me with a prosthetic arm or a real arm? Dude's a creep show. Get wrecked, nerd.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. I wasn't sure I was gonna make it. I'm telling you, I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
So this must be Carson. You're Carson, I take it?
Yeah, that's me. How did you know?
Arthur Kilpatrick sent.
He did? Oh man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out a way to get him back for this.
He's got some work for you, so you should head back to the office.
What? Oh no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy.
Oh,
I'm all through with this business. I hate to leave Arthur in a lurch, but that's just the way it is.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. You hear that dog barking? I think it's Old Yeller. Some of the dialogue choices are so like they wanted to give you multiple dialogue choices, but they're obviously not anything you would ever pick. I understand. Well, I'll give him the bad news.
Thanks
See ya.
again. Don't worry, I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
Yeah, you better do. So I'm assuming he means the other guy. Ugh. Ooh. Bruh. That's awful. Gained severed arm. What? Can I wield it like a weapon? Gross. Melee combat requirement 6, damage 8. Ugh. All right, I have no intention of attacking a man with a severed arm. Like, yes, I am a monstrous creature of the night, but also, like, I still have a soul, damn it. Ain't any of these people decided to get a nice mattress? Yo, what up, Schneids? We doing good, man. Just stopped what I think was a Santa Monica serial killer. So that's good. And we have a severed arm that I can use to beat people around the face and head with. The fact that it wiggles when you pull it back is gross. That's so awful. GTA Vampires. It's weird. It's like not really open world. It's like smaller, kind of more digestible bits, like smaller levels. I would say it's more like Knights of the Old Republic vampires. But it's wild is what it is. All right, so I guess we go back to Kilpatrick and tell him about his buddy. Oh, I should put this gun away, huh? How do I holster my weapon? With the H button, Chris. Yeah, so there is a new one in the works, Schneider. That's one of the reasons I decided to tackle this one. I wanted to play something kind of vampire themed in October, like I did last year by playing Vampire. So this one is a good candidate. One, because it's so beloved, right? Like it's got such an intense cult following. Oh, I almost bit this girl and this dude's coming here. You'll scream about what? I'm just waiting by my car, lady. But I also like desperately want to get this game played before number 2 comes out. Although it sounds like number 2 was in jeopardy for a bit there. I've read a whole bunch of articles this past week saying that Paradox almost canceled it. Are either one of you guys gonna move? I really want to snack on one of you. Can I talk to either of you? No. Now we got a cop joining in. Fine, guys, forget you. I'm going to Kilpatrick's. Save for now is probably the key ingredient there, huh? That's a smoke shop. That's not what we want. The bail bondsman's back here. I hope they make it. It's one of those games that, like, even though I've never beaten this and it's still in the backlog, like, I've spent an awful lot of time playing it. Hey, how are you, bud? You okay? Jesus, he drained quick. This game's still so unique in the sense that, like, there's not really another analog that touches on the same setting and themes and stuff. We ain't gonna kill him. I'm just taking a little sip.
What's shaking?
Hey, what up, Arthur? So I found Carson. Unfortunately, he's not coming back.
What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't coming back?
His trigger finger got cut off by a psychopath. I kind of like that. We could say that he never liked you anyway. He didn't say why. Can I get paid now? I'm gonna just tell him about the finger getting cut off. That seems appropriate. Yeah, experience rewarded 1. This uses the the Vampire the Masquerade like tabletop rule set. So definitely if you're used to standard RPG numbers, a lot of it is batshit.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger finger. Well, hell, that really leaves me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Who did you need Carson to find?
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
Ooh, well, you haven't paid me for finding Carson yet, so let's start with that.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Sure you were. Thanks. About that job.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what.
So you just want me to find out if he's here or not?
Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went. I'll pay you. Deal?
Yeah, I suppose I could do that.
Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
Okay, so that's where we live, is the apartments above Tripp's. What's this guy's record like? Mike Durbin is his name. Her name is Marion Murrieta.
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that. Small-time stuff, mostly.
Okay. Well, what did he do this time?
Most recently, he was brought in as part of a big case on stolen auto parts. It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa Monica. Been in the paper.
Okay, so above the pawn shop, right?
That's right. Marianne Murrieta. In them crappy places above the pawn shop.
Hey, that's where I live,
Find out
dude.
where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. Come back when you got some info. Thanks in advance.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out something. All right, cool. So I guess let's head back to our place. It's funny because there's not a ton of locations and NPCs. So we're in Santa Monica, which is one of the hub areas in the game. We're going to see some other spots around kind of like the LA region. I've never really played much further than past Santa Monica, but it's pretty impressive to me that even with a small number of locations and a small number of NPCs, they jam in quite a few quests into each area. All right, first things first, I want to go and talk to Tripp. Since we're playing with the plus patch, we had this thing where Tripp wanted drugs. And I want to know if I can close that out. I don't want it to sit in my quest log forever. Just looking, thanks. Okay, that doesn't trigger it.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
I guess because we name dropped Mercurio, I never needed to do the quest with the drugs to get him to open up to us about his illegal inventory. So I guess it's just going to be stuck like that.
Here's what we got today.
That kind of sucks. All right, he doesn't really have anything more that we need. I did pick up another watch though, right? Another ring. Okay, so we can sell him the ring. I don't want to sell him the book here. We don't want to sell the astrolite. This is just in like the stuff tab. I'm going to hang on to the morphine because I feel like that's something that may come in handy if someone else is like injured. So I've got to have 3 in research. So I can put a point in intelligence or a point in scholarship, and then we could read that skill book. Scholarship would also increase our persuasion. Intelligence would increase our intimidate. I've enjoyed the persuasion angle, so let's put a point here. So that's 3 points to go up 1 in scholarship and get our research to where we need it. I'm going to say that those are points well spent. And then now we should be able to read this skill book. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so you want to shoot things. Using a gun is simple, easy, and fun for the whole family. First, get a gun, preferably something for home defense like an automatic rifle. Second, check to see if the gun is loaded. If not, do so. Third, find a target. We recommend inanimate objects if no muggers are around. 4th, shoot. Feel the power. This book raises your firearm skill. So we know that we are going to be raising our firearm skill since I'm kind of going into ranged combat. If I remember correctly about how this game system works, these are cumulative. So like as you continue putting points in, they raise in how much you need to then spend to increase them higher. So I don't think we're gonna read the firearms book yet, because I believe if we were to raise it one more, the book would give us number 4 for free. Right? Let me make a quick save. So I know the next pip is gonna cost me 3. I just want to see if what I'm thinking is correct. All right, game saved. So if I read the book, does the pip still cost me 3 or is it going to cost me 6? So now I have my second pip. Yeah, see, and so now it costs me 6. So it makes sense to not read those until I have bought the lower levels. That's a really, I know that it's weird when you have to like fuse together a game system and a and like an actual tried and true RPG system, like a tabletop system, but those are the kinds of things that drive me a little batty. Like, why punish me for finding a skill book early? All right, so Murrieta is 507. Oh, right, we got our payment from the prince. 150 bucks. Beautiful. And we're swimming in cake. 507 to check out Homeboy's girlfriend. We were in here previously. We picked this lock once earlier. And I guess it was just that since I didn't have the quest, it didn't do anything.
Hey, Mayor, it's Mike. Look, I gotta hit downtown for a few days, maybe longer. If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there. We got something to discuss, apparently. I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
My man with smooth criminal voice. All right, so do I spend all my experience now on firearms, have it go up twice, and then use my skill book? Firearms. See, this is only going to increase my ranged combat and nothing else, whereas perception increases my ranged combat and my inspection. But it's more expensive for me to put points in. Because I could go to 3 and then skill book would take it to 4. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it just yet. We didn't really have too much trouble killing Gimbal, although I guess Gimbal's a little different than if we were to fight something like another vampire. But I'll take what I can get for now. I think we're doing all right. All right, let's go tell Kilpatrick we found Homeboy, and then I guess we're gonna go to the asylum. We got some other stuff going on in here too, but we can try and go patch things up with the owner so that Bertram can come hang out. They do such a good job of like a moody atmosphere, and like obviously it's nighttime because we're a vampire, but it's still lit enough that you can see what you're doing. It's a pretty good trick. All right, home
Hey
dog.
there, Slick.
I got some info on Muddy.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
He skipped town. I don't know where he is. He's gone, but I'm not sure where. He fled someplace downtown. So I mean, I know exactly where. Why don't I tell him? He fled someplace downtown.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
You can thank me in American dollars. I'm fine. This guy's trying to grift me, so I'm fine being a little bit of a jerk.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
Another Hondo 50. So my man, I just had to go break into a house and listen to an answering machine, and this guy paid me as well as the top vampire in all of LA paid me for breaking into a secured hospital wing to find and recover werewolf blood. The prince fucked me big time.
See you around then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
I will later. Thanks, dog. Appreciate you. I gotta try and remember too, there's a couple places we couldn't lockpick that I'd like to get back to at some point. So like Carson's apartment has a lockpick that we couldn't do.
Every second takes us.
Let's see. Let's see here. Bloody mess. Didn't we just... I think we already completed that one, right? Oh well. I thought we just got paid for the werewolf blood. All right, let's check out the asylum. I do think this is gonna get DMCA'd, so I apologize in advance. But I'm probably gonna have to rip the VOD down.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy, like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed AstroTurf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
Ooh, so we can flirt back here, huh? Who are you? Frightening isn't the word. I'd use something like exciting is more like it. What the hell's your problem, or leave me alone? I'm gonna hit a who are you?
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out. I'm the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile. And everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
Okay, but who are you? Aren't you the tease? Got a name I can remember you by?
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
What is bootleg Harley Quinn doing here? She's one of the twins that owns the club. Soon can't come soon enough. Goodbye. Look at us trying to be the player. Bye, Jeanette. All right, so we gotta try and find someone. Oh boy, it's loud in here. Bye, sexy lady. Back to more Game of Thrones. When I'm in the club, I think we're gonna turn the volume down so I can at least hear. I can't believe there's no independent volume.
Get something for you, Chief.
Oh, they do turn down the volume when you're in a dialogue then, so hang on, maybe I didn't need to do that. I'm on the wagon. I don't drink alcohol. I'm looking for Therese. Okay, so Therese is who we're supposed to talk to. I'm looking for a guy named Knox. Heavy set, longish hair. Why am I looking for Knox? What quest is that? I don't know if that's anything. Is that something I read in the crime pewter maybe? I don't remember that. I'm looking for Therese. You know where I can find her?
Therese? She's upstairs. She said she had business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her?
I need to talk to her. None of your business. I called earlier about the bartending job they need to fill right away. That's your job, bud.
What? Are you serious? I'm working at this last 15 years, and now she's replacing me? Well, take the elevator over there and tell her she can kiss my ass. I'm out of here.
Sorry I had to be the one to tell you. Bye. That's hilarious. All right, so Jeanette went to go talk to her sister, and her sister's who we need to talk to.